Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Allegendly Podcast, where me and my co-host get a mystery topic coupled with some mystery facts, and it's our job to figure out which facts are real and which facts are fake. My name is Alex, and as always is Joe.
Time to allegedly like it's 1999. Uh-oh, let's go.
I don't think that's the same song.
It's not. Those are
Okay,
two
good.
different Prince songs.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was like,
Right?
I had to think. I really did. I'm a Prince fan, but I am like the most standard Prince fan ever, so
yeah. No, I get it. Like, it's Prince and the Revolution that's about like my wheelhouse, which is like that's the 80s, right? Like,
yeah. Are you ready for today's podcast topic?
Let's do it.
See what the doozy is, the long one. All right. So today's podcast topic is, it's pretty generic and open-ended, crazy shit.
Oh, okay.
Quote in parentheses
It's all
in old
toilet
newspapers
related.
Oh, dude, I hope so.
Just all scat stuff.
This is the scat episode. Get ready for scat,
man.
Boop. All right, here we go. Fact number 1. In a 1927 San Francisco newspaper, quote, free babies, end quote, referred to, said multiple choice, refers to either A, encouraging parents to take babies outside more.
Oh, sure, like setting them free.
Yes. B, allowing imprisoned women to give birth in hospitals. Or C, literally giving away free babies.
It's C.
It's C.
It's
Got
C.
The writer wouldn't have done this, right?
No, like this, like there was a point in this country where we were just putting babies on trains,
okay,
and
so
shipping them coast to coast.
The first two, this is 1927.
Babies were just getting put in crates, shipped like the Ark of the Covenant.
It's kind of like you're walking by like a Costco or Walmart or something. They just have a box of puppies. Remember they used to do that, like a Safeway. They just had a box of babies, you know, and they're like,
my wife just had a litter.
Yeah, exactly. And they're just like, apparently, like, not to be too depressing here, but apparently that's kind of like what happened with Jackie Chan. You know, his family was extremely poor, and it was kind of commonplace for people to walk up and like pay to adopt the kid if they couldn't have it.
Oh, well, because like if you couldn't like have a son or something like that.
Yeah, you couldn't have it. So
they had like the one kid rule for a long time or whatever it was.
Right, and if you just couldn't have a kid, right, then you were kind of hosed. And so that's what happened with him. Apparently, he got bought by his adopted parents, who I think they were wealthy, right, and they treated him well.
Still,
but
weird.
But it sucks because like his biological parents are dirt ass poor, so they were kind of backed into a corner. So it was like either they struggle and somebody could die, or they're just poor or whatever, or they could sell him to live a better life. They get money. Ooh. It's a sucky decision. I haven't finished the autobiography yet, so
it's called Jackie's Choice.
Yeah. God damn it. But yeah, I'm gonna say literally giving away free babies. Like
yeah.
I mean,
just t-shirt cannon and babies.
Oh, god damn it. just like hold on, gotta kind of screw it in.
Instead of bobblehead night at the Yankees game, it was baby night.
Yeah, like little mini bats.
Yeah,
you get a free mini bat with every baby purchased. Yeah. All right, well, for fact number 1, then we're gonna go C. Literally giving away free babies. 3, 2, 1, bam. It is C. Oh, shocker. Yeah, the writer even put in, per the rules of Allegedly, it could only be C. Literally giving away free babies. So here it is. San Francisco Examiner, January 27th, 1927. And this is, quote, it's all over. The Examiner's 1927 free baby adoption party closes today after having set new records throughout. Imagine this, and this is still all the article. Imagine this, within the 10 days following the first announcement of the offer of 32 free babies, more than 210 letters of application had poured into the adoption editor's desk. End quote. I'm concerned. They have an adoption editor.
That's wild.
How often does this happen where somebody has to be the editor of the adoptions desk?
Yeah.
God damn.
Ironically, it's the one thing Doge hasn't cut.
Yeah, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, conservatives got to dump their baby somewhere. So, if you thought, she says, if you thought this was bad, check out this, quote, free to go home, end quote, ad from the Wichita Beacon 1914. All right, here it is. Ready? This is the ad. Want a nice little baby to coo at you and makes eyes at you and keep you awake at nights and make you the envy of the neighborhood and muss up your hair and have the whooping cough. And this is an ad and put its little arms around. It's like they follow up good with like shit.
Yeah. Has whooping cough?
Yeah, they're like, you want a little thing that looks at you and loves you and fucking gets diarrhea all over your fucking shit and
grows
and
up
then,
to have massive college debt.
Yeah, and fucking says I love you, takes its first steps in your house and fucking breaks the shit in your house and like you're not selling it.
No.
The good things are not currently outweighing the bad things.
Would you like a financial burden?
Yeah. Emotional support, financial burden. That's what this is. It says here, around your neck and cuddle up close to your face and squall when it cannot have everything it wants. You can have it for the asking without all the customary formalities by calling on Mrs. Eliza Lyon, county matron at the courthouse. Incidentally, Mrs. Lyon will likely want to be sure you are the proper person to take the child and keep it. But if you convince her that you are, she has treasure for you. She's a pretty baby. The girl is 4 months old, with brown eyes and wavy black hair, and altogether such a baby as you think of when you try to imagine the prettiest baby in the world. The child was taken by the Wichita woman, Wichita. Is that how you say it? Wichita. God damn, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Don't even. I don't say that word, Wichita.
I was like, Wichita. I'm like, I wonder where in California that is.
That didn't sound right. Sorry. God, I'm dumb. Okay, get over it. Get over it. Don't even.
They should have changed their name. Like, they should just officially change the pronunciation of Wichita. That's fucking amazing.
I'm gonna go spend my summer in.
Like, I didn't even put that together. Like, the way you pronounced it, like, never in a million years have I been like, oh, that's Wichita.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, like, I thought it was a place in, like, Southern California.
There's a chi in it, like, in the middle. Like,
Wichita.
That just
Wichita.
Don't.
It still has a ch.
Wichita. Yeah, but not a chi.
There's still a ch there.
Yeah, but the ch comes from the ch. That's the noise.
Mm-hmm. Wichita.
Yeah, I got it. Whatever. Right.
That's not the part you mispronounced.
It's dumb. It's stupid. I hate everything. The child was taken by a Wichita woman who thought to keep it, but her health and her husband forbid this, and she turned the child over to Mrs. Mason, police matron, who in turn gave it to Miss Lyon with the request that a home be found for it.
Dark.
Dude. I'm concerned of how many matrons there are in every department. Like everywhere has a Do I go to the library? Is there a library matron there?
Right. They use the Dewey Decimal System to find the babies.
So. I know. Don't worry. There's a matron there.
Yeah.
Hey, is there a local matron I can dump my baby off with?
Why, yes.
Yes. She's in the back of the subway. Yeah. Subway matron. There you go. So, yeah, well, we got it right. It's depressing, but whatever.
Yay.
Yay. All right, let's fucking mark that shit. All right. You ready for fact number 2?
I mean...
Arf.
Is this
1927.
Coney Barrett's new plan? Like, yeah,
Free babies.
free baby. Well, free
Yeah.
certain babies.
Oh yeah, some you have to pay for, and some that aren't.
I mean, I doubt she'll like be so kind about dark-haired babies.
Yeah, she's
Especially babies from Wichita.
She's like, where is this baby from? Wichita.
I don't know about this one.
I don't think we have room in the system for this one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm.
I wish I could help.
Ooh.
Oh, it's Wichita. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sorry. I thought you said Wichita.
Yeah. Was that an accent I heard?
All right, here we go. Fact number 2. In 1973, the Twin Cities Tribune in Arkansas, I said that right, not Arkansas. The quote, letters to the editor, end quote, section was filled with complaints about a road with potholes in need of repair. Some quotes included, quote, "Dear sir, I think you have let the people of your county down. The people who voted for you and put you into office. The reason why is because of this road, the Lexa Latour Road, which has been neglected for so many years." End quote. Bitching in a tweet. Okay, we voted for this. All right. And next quote: "Since we the people who live on this road pay taxes, I believe we are entitled to decent roads to travel." End quote.
Oh, what a sweet summer child.
One more quote: "Would you like to travel these conditions every day? It is a shame to think the situation exists within our country and nothing is being done about correcting it." End quote.
What year is this?
Dude, this is 1973. All right,
wow,
so here we go.
That is way too late to be this naive.
This one's A or B, just 2. Are these people A, entitled assholes, their road is fine, or B, entirely reasonable and the road is fucked?
Oh, it's A.
I thought A too. But what if this is a curveball?
Yeah.
And somebody's like, what if this is like fucking Jumanji the road? You know what I mean?
I think it's like the whole we pay taxes thing. So that means like,
oh yeah, that's true.
People who are like reasonable enough know that like tax money ain't going to fix shit like this. Like,
see, yeah, the only reason why I thought the other way is that sometimes there's like a subsection of humanity that is so used to like living in fucked, right? Like just fucked up conditions that they don't know what's reasonable and what's not. Yeah. So they're like, "Did you fix the pothole yet?" And they're like, "We're still trying to get the rhinoceroses out of the road." You're like, we're going to start there. Then we're going to move on to the venomous snakes and the man-eating plants. And then we'll fix that pothole. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people don't get it, but you're probably right. The paying taxes thing.
It's the thing of like, you're so unaware that you become so entitled that you just think the system works for you.
It sounds like their hair is a little blonde, you know. This is
or a little blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little blue? Long in the tooth.
Blue blonde? Like blue hair?
Blue hairs. Old people.
Oh. I thought you were talking about.
Have you never heard that? Like it's a common phrase to call old people blue hairs.
Fuck. No.
Because like they go so gray that it almost looks blue or whatever.
I think you made that up.
No, I think I've heard this. No, it's a common.
You're fucking with me right now.
No, it's
I can't. I don't know. You could be right. I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
Bonus point. I am.
Blue hairs.
Yeah,
it's all these goddamn.
It's like
blue hairs.
A thing like commonly associated with like old ladies because like.
I was just associated it with true to life blue hair, like goddamn liberals and their blue hair.
It's not a dye job.
Yeah, fucking okay. I take your word for it.
Yeah, it's a common phrase for particularly like old ladies.
Oh, the writer even texted in. Hold on, she's probably gonna say you're right, and I'm fucking stupid again. So, the writer. Okay, so if you don't know, I don't think this comes up at all ever, but one of the first jobs that the writer got was being like a server, like waitress, right? And so she has a bunch of stories. She just texted though that on senior night, that's when she first heard blue hair.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's apparently a thing. I'm sorry.
I've done work in like assisted living places, and
there
so
you
like,
go.
I've heard the blue, like it was like when dinner time came around, I was like, oh, here comes the blue hairs.
Yeah, you just the stampede of walkers just coming in. Like
I don't know why, but it's particularly like old ladies who had like used curlers, like they had like curled like that old lady like curled hair that like stood up.
Yeah,
I don't know if like it kind of looks blue in certain light because it's so kind of wispy.
Gray has like a blue hue to it.
Yeah,
I think like a
and
steel
so, like,
blue.
just like when you stack it all on, like the blue just kind of comes through.
All right, well, I learned something new. I was today years old when I heard blue hair.
Yeah, I was today years old.
Yeah, fucking A, dude. Okay, I think we go A.
Yeah, like it just sounds like old people. Like imagine you driving on this road, like trying to shame the person.
You're just like, don't want to go down that road. That road's got
full of potholes. That road.
Yeah. Nobody goes down there.
The potholes grew once the tax dollars went dry.
The Golden Corral, nobody goes around there no more. Not since the potholes.
Not 4 o'clock, that's when the blue hairs come out.
That's not your blue hair anymore.
Now that blue hair got the Salisbury steak diet. $2.99 at the Golden Corral.
He got that mashed potato fever.
Mashed potatoes the only food she eats now since her denture cream ran out.
Well, so yeah, A is the only answer. Like they're just dicks.
Yeah, I think
Okay. Well, then for fact number 2,
these are old people in 1973. They drove like big giant boat Cadillacs.
All right,
it just felt like the road was bumpy.
That's what it is. So should we? I'm gonna throw out the age bracket. I'm agreeing with you. I think it's gotta be seniors.
Like, not only do I think they're entitled, I think they're old as fuck.
Yeah. Pay my goddamn taxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, all right, then we're gonna go A, entitled asshole, and the road is fine. 3, 2, 1, bam! Oh no, fuck! It's the opposite. It's B. So, holy shit, dude!
You were right.
I was right. It's like a dirt.
Writer did throw us for a curve.
It's the worst dirt muddied road. You can like.
See, I was thinking of a paved road with potholes.
It is, but it's like it is that opposite where like they just don't know how bad it is. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, that's barely a road.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is the road.
Like this is like one of my favorite things in like country music is the romanticization of dirt roads. But like it's not dirt roads like this that they're thinking of, right?
Yeah.
Cuz like if you had to drive on this every day, there's no way you'd write a super awesome song about it.
Yeah, for sure. Fucking A, dude. Like they're like, "Can you fix the pothole?" And it's like, "Well, first we got to make the road."
Sure. I was like, I just assumed it was a paved road.
Dude, it's like they're preemptively arguing. You know what? No, I'm going to take this back. I'm going to say this is so far down the rabbit hole that it's a horseshoe effect, right? Like you just go so far the other way. They're assholes. They're preemptively complaining about shit that doesn't exist yet. They're like, once it's paved, there's going to be a pothole.
Yeah.
Oh, these damn Democrats take over and they make
we're just going to be spending money. It was a perfectly good dirt road before.
Got the Wichita crime family over there.
All the people that from Wichita traveling into work.
We got an invasion from Wichita. They're trying to boat them in over here.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Let's see what the fuck they were complaining about. Because
I know exactly what they were complaining about.
Entirely reasonable. The road is fucked. Based on the plethora of letters, it sounded like this road had been a major problem for at least 25 years.
That sounds like government.
Yeah. That, you know what? Wherever this is, that is definitely a corrupt thing. If they're complaining about
this road went to that part of town.
Dang. Yep. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
It just so happens the post office is over there as well. So
Yeah, when they moved the post office, it fucked everything up.
I have to drive over that road.
Yeah, people started writing in once white folk had to drive on it.
Oh, yeah, that's when it changed. All those letters are just like they're just, I'm telling you, they're so used to like being fucked in this life that they don't know what not being fucked looks like.
Yeah.
They're like, can you fix the pothole, please? Like, and it looks like this.
that's not potholes.
It's not.
That's a canyon.
Yeah, that's not even dirt. That's not even good dirt. Like, I'm pretty sure the Romans had better roads. Like,
these are the Roman tracks in the Scotland Highlands.
Fuck. So it says here, it had to be traversed by school buses daily. Ambulances couldn't go down it. And the residents were afraid to buy new cars because the road would just destroy them. I guess the county threw some gravel on it a few times. Oh, they were like, put the gravel on. Did the road ever get fixed? I was curious. And so I picked a random spot on Lexa Latour Road in Google Maps.
Ooh. Hey, it's paved now.
Oh,
it doesn't look too bad.
No, there's a bottle right there. I'm just kidding. I'm like, oh, look at that. Oh, freshly paved thanks to $20 million in federal grants from the Biden's infrastructure bill. No fucking way. No fucking way.
You mean the wasteful un-American bill?
No fucking way that they waited this long to get like a fresh fucking
road.
Like,
yeah, I mean, no, like that. You can
it
see
says
that
freshly paved.
Well, that section has been freshly paved. You can see the older section. It's been paved before.
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean you can see the color difference in the
and
asphalt
it's
there.
First Street. That's what it like. Damn. Wait to pave First Street. It says here, Lexa, Arkansas House Rep Rick Crawford voted against the bill. Then after it passed by Democrats, he publicly complained about the slow rollout of the funds to his district. Imagine that. I'm personally shocked that a Republican would benefit and then complain about it after saying that he didn't want to benefit from it.
That sounds like propaganda.
That's not right. That's not what the Blaze told me. All right.
No. Like, I mean, it sounds to me like he just wanted to get more bids. 20 million's a bit much, right?
Yeah, like, I mean, well, it's an infrastructure bill of 20 million to probably Arkansas.
Yeah.
So this could have been, 10,000 or 50,000 or whatever.
But no, I mean, I'm just saying that's what he was probably complaining about.
Oh yeah,
right. Yeah.
Well, he wanted more to go back to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bonus.
Like, he wanted some kickbacks for his asphalt company.
Yeah. Oh, there it is, right there. He's just like,
and then when he didn't get the contract, he's like, then when he gets the contract, he's like, so when's that money showing up?
Yeah, like,
God, it's so slow around here.
Biden crime family's not sending me money.
Oh my God! Like I had to come home from Cancun early.
Yeah, like they expect me to stay all winter here.
Gross. I can barely drive my Rolls Royce on it.
It's fucking disgusting. So we do have an option to hit the +1 bonus early if we want. It piggybacks off of this one to learn more about the most notable person to come out of Lexa, Arkansas.
Oh boy. Is it Bill Clinton?
Do you want to do it?
Let's find out.
You want to do it? Okay, let's do it. Fuck it. So here's the optional bonus.
Okay.
Maudie. Is it Maudie? Maudie?
Maddie?
It might be Maddie, but it's Maudie.
Maud?
Yeah, but IE?
Oh, IE. Maudie? Yeah, Maudie, right?
Maudie Hopkins is the most notable person to come out of Lexa, Arkansas because of something to do with A, women's rights, B, an alligator, or C, the Confederacy.
Confederacy.
C is for Confederacy.
Yeah. C is for Confederate and good enough for races.
Dude, it's 100%. She did some fucked up shit, right?
There's
like,
no way.
There's no way this is a good story.
There's probably a statue to her. It's bronzed, like
it's bronzed, and somebody protested to keep it
her.
up.
It's her narking out the Underground Railroad.
Oh, dude, she's like pointing.
You're down here.
Yeah, they're down here. God damn it. Or it's the opposite. Like she's actually legit.
Or we just talked mad shit about
yeah, like what if it's
saint?
the opposite and it's the Confederacy because of the like negative impact she had on the Confederate. Like the statue's her like kicking a soldier down while like shooting another one.
Yeah.
You know?
She's the basis for Mel Gibson's Patriot. Like she's
riding a horse,
stabbing people with an American flag.
Her fucking statue's her like, you know, going under the horse, shooting a fucking pistol in between the legs of the horse. It's just
she's just tomahawking people.
Covered in blood. And they're just
Marty Hopkins, the Phantom.
The ghost of Confederacy.
It's just her in a blood-stained hoop skirt.
She's the red ghost. All right. Well, we're going to go see for Confederacy because it's probably not that. All right.
It's the safest bet.
Here we go. Optional +1 bonus is going to go see. Oh, it's of course the Confederacy. Oh, fucking shocker. Maudie Hopkins of Lexa, Arkansas was the oldest confirmed widow of a Confederate soldier living 8 years into the 21st century. In 1934, at the age of 19, she married an 84-year-old Confederate veteran.
19? She's basically an old maid.
Yeah, fucking. She had to wait a while. He died 3 years later. She got his war pension, then remarried. She was married a total of 3 times in her life and died in 2008, 143 years after the Civil War.
Wait, how many years?
143 years. Well, she died in no. Well, she was 19 in 1934. So that would be 415. So it was 1915, right? Is when she was born.
That's way after the Civil War.
No.
Oh, so she married a soldier.
So she married a soldier that was in his 80s. Yeah, 84-year-old.
Okay. Oh no.
Well, he died.
I take back the 19 thing. That's way too young. Well, I thought she was 19 in the Civil War.
No. I thought you were talking about making fun of the fact that women were marrying early.
Yeah, I was. But I thought she was a 19-year-old at Civil War times.
Well, she was 19 in 1934, almost.
Yeah, which still, I mean, probably people were getting married younger, but still, like, to an 80-year-old.
Yeah.
I just thought she got married at 19.
So,
oh, God.
So she died, though, in 2008. God, imagine living through fucking that much.
I mean, almost made it to 100, man.
She saw cell phones. Solid cell phones.
She saw cars.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's insane.
Dude.
Like, she saw cars to fucking television to space travel.
Okay, she saw cars to television to space travel to cell phones, and I'm pretty sure she was able to, right at the tail end of that, see the movie Cars from Disney.
Yeah, dude.
So it started with cars and it ended with
cars. The way she would have wanted.
So it says here, 3 other women who had married Civil War vets lived into the 20th century. All were under 21 and all the men were in their 80s or 90s. This practice was a relatively common way for young women to secure their futures and thus was banned in 1937.
Oh, because you get the war pension, yeah.
Right. One woman whose husband fought for the Union side was still receiving $70 every 2 weeks from the VA for her husband's death until she died in 2003. It's a modest amount, but pretty amazing at his entitlement spanning 3 centuries. Did it just stay the same? That would be wild, right? $70.
Well, but $70 $100 years ago would have been fine.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Like, she understood inflation.
Yeah. She got it firsthand.
Yeah.
She probably got that one check like 15 years later and it's still $70. And she's like,
still, yeah.
I can't buy a boat with this anymore. Are we gonna bump this up or?
Like my mortgage was $70.
Yeah, like this is only covering my mortgage.
Yeah.
We need to change this. Well,
we need to stop paving roads.
Let's get that shit out of Arkansas.
It was fine when I was 19.
Yeah, I just walked the road. Yeah, we were complaining about bad roads. Just take the wagon over
We didn't even have buses, let alone school buses.
Yeah, we didn't even have schools.
And I turned out fine.
Fine. All right, well, we
oh man,
we got that one, dude. We did it. So go us. You ready for fact number 3? This one looks like a doozy.
Did Maddie jump a bag of bones?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, and then he died. 3 years later.
She got $70 a month for that shit too.
Yeah, dude. She just had to sacrifice 3 years of it. 21 and up, $70 for life,
hey,
dude.
you know what? Like after that, she could marry, someone in his like 40s.
Yeah. She's like, I married young this time around. 65.
I mean, partially balding, like, probably seemed all right.
Yeah, dude. He had all of his teeth.
All his original teeth.
Good for him. He aged very well.
Yeah, he still has 70% of his hair.
Shit. All right, here we go. Fact number 3. In 1933, a vicar from England, who I could find no record of existing, so some ether vicar, had some, quote, advice for wives, end quote, that was so pressing, it was sent across the globe in an AP bulletin. Which of the following was not one of his earth-shattering pieces of wisdom? Okay, remember, all of this is true except for one. Is it A, if your husband is quiet, don't imagine he is sulky. He may be trying to think of a suitable present for you. Yes, that's got to be one. It basically says
some real men's right shit.
Yeah, fucking stop bothering him. I'm sure thinking of a gift.
Tim Pool said this to somebody.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's like, no, the skate park was for all of us.
the skateboard, women can skateboard too. Like,
yeah.
And women can wear beanies.
Like I'm a feminist.
Yeah. I believe in that. Is it B, at the end of a tiring day, don't ask him, what shall we have for dinner tomorrow? That is your job. That's
dinner tomorrow? Who the fuck asks dinner tomorrow?
Obviously.
Why wouldn't you ask dinner tonight?
Well, probably because it was already done.
Sure, okay. Yeah.
Fucking heaven forbid. All right, no, hold on. PSA for dudes. If you ever, I swear to God, if you ever complain, not you, just dudes out there, complain
Tim Pool
about women asking you, what do you want to eat for dinner tomorrow? And you get mad at that.
Yeah.
I will personally beat the shit out of you. That is the dumbest thing to ever get mad about.
Right.
She's like, not only is she saying, I want to make you dinner tomorrow, but I would like to know. Yeah. You could be like, I want fucking ice cream for dinner. Like, figure it out.
Think of the possibilities, fellas.
Yeah. Like, I want fucking breakfast for dinner.
Calzones.
Like, you could tell. Yeah. I want to.
I don't even know what that is, but I want one. Learn how to make a calzone.
Beef stroganoff, please. Like fucking. I want meatball subs. Like fucking anything, and you're just sitting there, fucking like, goddamn bitches be bothering me.
I don't have the brain capacity at the end of a long work day.
Get out of my room, dude. Yeah, like that's exactly what this is. So
that's your job. And she's like, I'm trying to do my job.
So PSA, I will find you and kick the shit out of you. So C, if your husband appears upset with you, do not question him. Instead, make yourself exceptionally charming and attractive.
Ooh, I think B's the false one.
No, I think that one's true. That's the one where he's just like, that's your job. Like everything is anytime it's on the onus of the woman, I feel like it's
all three of these are on the onus of the woman.
Yeah.
And
well,
so,
there's two more. D and E.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought there was only 3.
Oh yeah. If you put his trousers in the press, remember the creases should come front and back, not at the sides.
Obvious, because then he'd look like an idiot.
Yeah, fucking moron. He's not gonna get that big promotion at work.
He can't go to work like that.
No. You know, his boss would probably fucking send him home.
Yeah.
So, or is it E? Do not expect too much of your husband. Remember, he is only a man. He has not your advantages.
Oh my god.
That I think it's E.
Oh really?
I
felt like that was real blaming. Like these all.
Oh well, maybe I took it when
like,
I
to
first
me,
read
this
it.
One's, this one's tough because they all kind of sound piece of shitty.
Yeah, well, when I first read it, what it sounded like to me is don't expect too much. He's still a dude. He's fucking dumb, unlike you.
Oh
like,
no!
Your advantage is you're more intelligent than him. Like
no,
you're more
that's
reasonable.
not at all. Like she has advantages because she gets to stay home all day, and so like he has to go do his hard job.
Then it's probably
unlike
D.
you and all your advantages that he buys you.
I'm gonna go with D then because D is the only one that even though, yeah, it's
not as blamey for people.
Yeah, it feels like. Because that's true, right? Like, that's the way you would crease pants, and it feels like there's an air of truth to that, and it's more helpful than I think this guy would be.
Yeah. Also, what the fuck does a vicar know about pressing pants?
Yeah, what a fucking moron.
Yeah. I assume he knows all about blaming ladies.
Is a vicar part of the church, Catholic Church?
Yeah.
So he doesn't wear pants, he wears dresses, like robes, so...
I think that's more Catholic stuff, but like
I thought he was Catholic. I thought that's a vicar.
Oh, I assumed he was Protestant. But I don't know, man. Maybe they all wear not. I assume priests and stuff wear slacks outside.
Yeah, but this is a vicar. It's like a bishop, right? When was the last time you saw Pope wearing
I thought
pants?
a vicar was just another name for priest.
I could be wrong. Being a Protestant myself, all you have is pastors. At least
right. I think that's what a vicar is. Is like a pastor or a priest or something.
Yeah, so I could be wrong.
I think it's just like like there'd be like the town vicar, right? Just like the guy that's there.
I'm still kind of with D a little bit. D doesn't like put the blame on it, and if anything, it's almost like a hair bit helpful. Like
right, yeah, it's the only one that's actually kind of helpful.
Yeah, I mean, still sexist, but like. It holds the ground. Everything else is just like, don't ask him questions. Don't bug him while he's in his man cave.
Yeah.
Don't fucking remember. You also, gotta stay at home.
Gives a fuck where the crease is.
Yeah.
What are you in the military? Like,
no. Obviously, he's got that big job at the newspaper.
Yeah.
The factory he works at.
Yeah. His fucking khakis don't have a fucking crease in the right place. Get out of town.
So we feeling D? Is that what we're feeling? All right. We're going to go D then for fact number 3, that if you put his trousers in the press, remember that the creases should go front and back, not at the sides. 3, 2, 1, bam. Oh, nope, it's C.
Oh.
So if your husband appears distracted, do not question him. Instead, make yourself exceptionally charming and attractive.
Damn. I would have sworn that one was true.
Damn, dude. That was straight
gun
up.
to my head. I'm like, yeah. That one's real.
Fucking get naked. Like, that's what it felt like. Like, fucking exceptionally charming and attractive.
We don't have time for your emotions.
Oh. So, that one was made up by AI, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gronk?
Gemini.
Is that Gronk there?
Gemini.
Oh, okay. Well, like, we all know Gronk's got ideas.
Yeah, it does. But, like, that's where the believability. We got duped through Gemini learning centuries of sexism.
Yeah. The coders alone of that probably put that in there. Like,
answer this way.
Look, when I come home, just don't fucking bother me.
Yeah. Oh God, it's like just listening to Joe Rogan's podcast the whole time.
Yeah, it's just like God, you're making me gay listening to you.
You know what's gay? Having pants that crease on the sides.
Everyone knows it's front and back.
Front and back. That's the way the straight man does it.
Yeah.
All right, so it says here, Gemini had made that up, but also did an exceptionally good job at mirroring the chauvinistic tone and nature of the advice when I fed it the 4 real ones. Here's more of what it gave me. Here we go.
Oh
ready?
boy.
Quote, should your husband be contrary, do not engage him in an argument. It is far better to concede the point before his temper is provoked. Your own aim should be achieved by more subtle methods at a later time. End quote. Here's another one. Quote, do not attempt to instruct your husband on matters for which your understanding is naturally more limited than his. He will not tolerate...
The naturally thing is fucking good.
Dude, he will not tolerate being dictated to. Such attempts only lead to a domestic discord.
Well, yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault you got hit there. Yeah.
Listen. All right? You fucking can't tell me how fucking the factory works, okay? And
okay, clearly you don't know the means of production, okay?
Dude, it's just...
like, I didn't lose my job because of tariffs. It's probably the Jews.
You know what the funniest part about all this is? You can apply all this stupid shit to crypto bros.
Oh, 100%. They're the same person.
Listen, you don't even know how blockchain works.
Yeah. Like, you don't even know what a scam is.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like the word Nazi. When you just use it so many times, it becomes meaningless.
What do you mean by meme coin?
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay,
it's
you don't know
real.
what you're talking about. If I sell now, I get fucked. I gotta hold out and then sell.
It's like you don't even get what the meaning of diamond hands is.
Dude, Best Buy and Bed Bath & Beyond are coming back. You don't even know. You're so stupid.
There's never a late time to invest in AMC. Okay?
You're so dumb. You're so stupid.
I've been holding GameStop for 5 years now.
Dude, and when we hold out, we're going to rule the world.
Even so, GameStop is a long-term investment. I know you don't get that.
No, like, I'm a great ape. You're just a fucking chill.
Here's another one. It says, never allow yourself to appear careless in your dress, even if it's only your husband who will see you. He is, after all, a man, and if his wife ceases to charm him, there are plenty of other women who will readily do so. End quote.
Nice. That's a real Steve Harvey line right there.
Damn. It really is. So the right put, settle the fuck down, Gemini. Getting a little too into this thought experiment. This might be the first time I ever got a boner. Like, I look, okay, wait. Writer, you have to be careful. Okay? You're giving Gemini shit that it might not have gotten before. All right? It's learning. Try to feed it tee it up for better responses.
But it's just like, you watch, like, she's going to ask a question, and it's like, shut up.
Yeah. Why would I explain myself to you?
Blah, 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 blah. That's all I get.
Gemini, what should I make
a meatball sub.
Yeah, what should I make for dinner tonight? Why are you asking me? That is your job.
No, look, Wichita, I've heard it both ways.
The Spanish that came to this land pronounced it Wichita, right? So that's the proper way.
It's been Anglicized.
Yeah, it's cultural appropriateness. Okay, like you're appropriating that. Well, we got it wrong, so at least we got the bonus. Good for us, but fuck you, Gemini, you piece of shit.
Fucking. I can't wait till Skynet takes over.
All right, it's gonna be great. All right, here we go. Fact number 4. In 1890, news of San Francisco was that they had just passed some new legislation regarding Chinatown.
Oh boy.
This is a true or false? The law prohibited discrimination against Chinese persons. Already not true. No, I don't even need to finish. It's not
this
true.
is like a trick question. It's worded in a way that it's still very discriminatory.
Okay. Well, it says here, the law prohibited discrimination against Chinese persons and businesses with a misdemeanor penalty of up to 6 months in jail for violation.
I remember something like it. It was still very. I think what they did was they put agents in to, like, you couldn't openly state that you were being discriminatory against Chinese people, but it was still like it was like the secret, like.
So it's like, is it kind of like how conservatives view racism? Like if you're not openly and publicly using racial slurs, you're not racist. Obviously,
I think
all your actions could be that way.
If I remember what would happen, it was like gangs of like militia people would go in and start kicking people out. And so what they did is they made like a department of like Chinese authority, like of like some white dude got in charge of all, like, okay, you can have a business, but like this person couldn't. And I think it was to stop mob violence, but it was still like super discriminatory. Like, I think I kind of remember something about, like, because people bring it up and they're like, oh, like they passed this law that's like this anti-discrimination law, but in practice it was still super discriminatory. Like,
well, let's go true then.
I think it's a trick question. Like, I think it's like, oh yeah, no, it's like you can't openly get rid of it. Like, you couldn't state you got rid of them because they're Chinese, right?
Wow. Okay. Well, writer's trying to pull a fast one. So
yeah, I think so. I think so.
Well, then we're gonna.
If not, I'll take the hit for it.
All right. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
You'll get docked.
Yeah. I'll lose my business life.
6 months in allegedly jail for you. All right. So we're gonna go true on fact number 4, that there was a law prohibited discrimination against Chinese persons and businesses. 3, 2, 1, bam. Oh, it's false.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, you could be right. Maybe you just heard of it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right? Like maybe it's like
my
New
bad.
York.
That was on me.
There's a Chinatown everywhere.
Yeah.
So maybe it was like New York or
because
LA.
I just remember there was a lot of violence against Chinese people, and so, like, to me it was like the state passed this law so that the state does the violence, right? Like, God. Not just random dudes on the street, right?
Oh wait, here we go. Wait, maybe I'm wrong. No, it's false. Wait, did we had just passed some new legislation? The law prohibited. Okay, wait. Let me read it real quick. Maybe I got mixed up. So it says here, this is from the News Democrat out of Kentucky and Wikipedia. Quote, Chinatown must go, end quote. Quote, March 15th, Mayor Pond has approved an ordinance recently passed providing for the removal of the Chinese population to a prescribed section in South San Francisco, a district located on the outskirts of the city. The order declares it unlawful for any Chinese person to locate, reside, or carry on business within the city limits except in the districts designated. It requires the removal of all Chinese to the district within 60 days and declares a failure to comply a misdemeanor punishable up to 6 months imprisonment. This ordinance was recently referred to the city and the county attorney for his opinion as to its constitutionality. That officer declared it constitutional and was accordingly passed. End quote. Damn, 30 years.
So I guessed it was for state-sponsored violence. I guessed wrong how they were going about it.
Yeah. So
they were way more open than I gave them credit for.
Dude, it says here 30 years prior. Yeah, 1860, dude, it gets worse. The U.S. signed a treaty allowing unrestricted immigration of Chinese people to the U.S. Why? Because it was exclusively younger, healthy Chinese males coming here for work, and the U.S. needed slaves to build the Transcontinental Railroad. The law was later modified to prohibit Chinese women from entering the U.S. in an attempt to prevent families from settling here, but men were still allowed. Several cities, including Phoenix, had... All right, that's a load. That's a jab.
Look, that's a low blow there.
I hate Phoenix, but I'm still here. I have to make do until I can get out. So just allow me to just think that Phoenix is bad, but for the weather, not because it's just a piece of shit.
Look, man, Washington was the place of a Japanese internment camp, so...
Was it really?
Yeah.
Damn it, Joe.
So, we
can't have nice things.
We can't. There's no nice place.
At this point, I'm just going to move to Salem because the witch trials don't even seem that bad anymore. They're fucked up, but out of everything I'm seeing, every city is fucked up, but like 5 people died in the Salem witch trials. Not like, fucking the railroads, like, they used humans in the building of the railroad.
The difference is that we learned our lesson after the witch trials.
We grew morally.
Yeah. Misogyny
socially.
doesn't exist in Salem anymore.
It doesn't. How funny would that be, though? That was true. They're just like, we're equality here.
Yeah.
It says here, several cities, including Phoenix, had tried numerous times to pass legislation limiting the rights of Chinese, but it always has been deemed a violation of the original treaty or the recently passed 14th Amendment. It was elevated into a national issue in 1876 when the California State Senate ordered a, quote, investigation into the effects of Chinese immigration on the state's culture and economy, end quote. The country was warned that the dire consequences of Chinese migration could be coming to their states soon enough. This led to the passage of the Chinese Exclusion Act in 1882, halting all Chinese immigration for 10 years, later extended for 20.
I was misremembering the Chinese Exclusion Act. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I remembered there was something. I was like, but it was like, it's worded in a way that, like, never mind.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
This
I was
is like
I
1860.
remembered something about that in, like, San Francisco Chinatown, and I was like, I remember, like,
this is Shanghai noontime.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they're treating Jackie Chan like a piece of shit.
You didn't know Shanghai Noon wasn't a documentary?
No, I didn't. I thought, they're all, like, angry that, like, white dudes getting beat up by Jackie Chan. Meantime, thousands of fucking Chinese people were enslaved. Like,
yeah, they were more mad that they had to share space with people.
So it says here, this was the first U.S. immigration law to specifically target an ethnicity or nationality. It was challenged to the Supreme Court, who gave it the green light. Within 40 years of the U.S. Chinese population dropped to nearly half, or within 40 years. One case that came out of this was United States v. Wong Kim Ark. It's literally spelled like Ark, so I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. In 1898, this landmark decision by the U.S. Supreme Court was the very first case to decide on citizenship status of children born in the United States to alien parents. The 6-2 decision established the 130-year birthright citizenship precedent that Trump is currently trying to throw out via executive order.
I was literally about to make the joke, soon to be tossed out.
Yeah. Fuck. No joke. Look, we do get political, right? Like, that is kind of the point. Sorry, hold on. So the writer said Joe isn't wrong. We did use cultural issues to enforce it, like banning things that you could only see in Chinese architecture, etc.
Right. Yeah, I was like, I remembered something, but like, I just...
Oh, boo fucking who. If anybody's seen Chinese fucking architecture, it's fucking awesome. Like, I don't want the fucking... It's great. What do you mean, whoa?
Because if you allow Chinese architecture, then you allow Chinese food, next thing you know, this is just gonna be China.
Yeah. God.
That's why we got to put 162% tariffs on all Chinese architecture.
Chinese steel, Chinese lumber.
Right.
It's all 100. I don't want Chinese to immigrate here to be slaves. I want to have my own slaves here. 130% tariffs.
I just want them to be slaves in China. Like,
God damn it. Look, we don't get overly political, but I'm what you would consider an extreme patriot. I am so patriotic.
Oh, is that what you would consider yourself?
I do. You want to know why? Why? We're the greatest goddamn country in the fucking world. All right? We got more money than everybody else put together, right? I want to share that shit with the world, okay?
Yeah.
If you're born here, you are an American. God bless you for being born here. Because guess what? We're the best. Extreme patriot right here. We are the best.
Man, right? How does it feel to walk around being so wrong?
Dude, I'm so right. we have it all, and guess what? We can share it all. I am not the big brother that, like, I don't want I want the United States to be the big brother to shares. I would never want to be the big brother that's like, you gotta go and get a job. I don't care if you have cancer, right? Go through chemo and get a job. No, I want you to be like, hey, I'm your big bro. I got your back. All right.
So like being an extreme patriot's just being delusional.
Delusionally liberal. All right.
Okay. I mean,
I'm fucking. I am
delusional.
There is no.
The most important part of that.
Our flexed muscles should be dedicated not to. I'm gonna punch you harder.
Look,
it should be. I'm gonna send you food.
You're right.
Yeah.
We should aim for those things.
Yes. I'm an extreme patriot. You know what? We can aim for it because we have the capability of doing it. All right.
Because we have the most modern weaponry in the world.
Like, it's that simple. So I believe we got this in the shittiest way possible. Listen, it's like mankind has great capacity to do good things, right?
Mm-hmm.
We also have great capacity to do bad things. We're just on the bad side right now. All right. We gotta pull
Some
it
would
back.
argue we've kind of always been on the bad side.
I still believe we could achieve better.
Hey, no, like, look, man, I too want to live in a Star Trek land.
Dude, it starts here.
It
starts here. Guess what? Star Trek was born in the United States.
Look, Star Trek put the first interracial kiss on TV.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for them.
Captain Kirk and Uhura. That's the first interracial kiss ever to be on television. Fucking one small step for Shatner's girdle. One giant leap for America.
Do you know how many fucking conservatives probably flip their lid seeing that shit, and then nowadays say that Star Trek's their favorite show?
That was before conservatives were on DEI and all the shit. Their freak out was he kissed a black lady.
Mm-hmm.
I bet their brain would have fucking exploded if they learned he was also Canadian.
Yeah, and then
and Jewish,
and fucking then their parents were upset because Gone with the Wind swore or whatever.
Yeah,
or Casablanca. They're like, decency.
Yeah. So
it's these blue hairs, dude. It's all
see
blue hairs.
See, he even used it correctly.
It's all these goddamn blue hairs.
I mean,
that sounds way more racist than I intended to be. That sounds like,
you know what? Fuck blue hair. Good for nothing blue hair.
Just being
robbing the Social Security blanket.
Yeah, just filling up the fucking medical system, right?
You know, half of them have been collecting Social Security for 135 years.
Yeah, just draining Social Security, fucking filling up all the Golden Corrals. All right, can't even get a good seat anymore.
It's where all the good American beef goes instead of overseas.
The good American beef goes to Golden Corral. Oh shit, that's
instead of selling it back to China.
Yeah, that's why we got a tariff. Golden Corral. Oh shit. Well,
next thing you know, a Jewish man from Canada is going to be kissing a black lady on TV.
We got to stop this.
Before we get out of control here.
Getting out of control.
We're losing this country.
Yeah, next you're gonna see Chinese people owning businesses outside of Chinatown.
You wait. They're gonna put a Chinese architecture on the White House.
I guarantee you. You know what? I don't have a single doubt in my mind that some white dude stumbled into a Chinese restaurant and ate China food for the first fucking time. And inside, his brain said, we need to share this or steal it or something. And the way they did that is equality. They're this is so fucking good that I have to be less racist towards this group of people.
He instantly went out and got a tramp stamp of hope and Chinese caricature on there.
It means equality.
It means equality.
Oh shit! Well, that was my ramble.
You ever had plum sauce?
My God, is it good?
Mother of God.
Mother of God.
Here.
All right, here we go. Fact number 5. In June 18th, 1982, the town of Marshfield, Massachusetts banned video games out of fears of childhood degeneracy. When did they get unbanned?
Oh.
Is it A, 1984, B, 1994, C, 2004, or D, 2014?
It's got to be before 2014, right? Like,
Dude, remember that school that desegregated? It was like 2021 or some crazy shit, like 2017.
I mean,
like,
they had to do it by the time.
I'm gonna say 2014.
Like personal, like unless they're just banning it in public areas. Like
I bet you it's 2014, and I bet you it's an abandoned town outside of like 5 trailers.
Oh,
like, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those, like, there's like 100 people in there.
It was just a weird
all,
thing they kept on the books.
Yeah, because it's all just old people watching reruns of Bonanza, and they're just
it's a bunch of blue hairs.
It's a bunch of fucking blue hairs.
It's a bunch of fucking blue hairs who have no idea what the NES is.
All these blue hairs out there just fucking watching TV. God damn it, not playing video games.
Yeah. In my day, we swam in shit water for entertainment.
Have you ever played stickball?
There's multiple studies that have said that degeneracy is caused by Tetris.
Mrs. Pac-Man's looking a little provocative right now. I'm gonna say 2014. I'm gonna shoot my shot. That's it. Okay.
Hey, look, I shot my shot on the last question and I failed.
You were close. You were close, though. Like,
yeah.
It was probably a minor detail. So, all right, for fact number 5, we're going to go D, 2014. They got unbanned. 3, 2, 1, bam. It is D, 2014.
Nice. Well played.
So it says here, other towns that tried bans include Boston, San Francisco, Oakland, and Mesquite, Texas. For the most part, they were only able to regulate arcade games and could not limit the use of private gaming consoles and PCs. The Marshfield ban prohibited the operation of any mechanical or electronic amusement device, whether coin operated or not, with limited exceptions such as jukeboxes, pool tables, and athletic training devices. Violators faced a $200 fine per offense. From the
I love the idea that like pool tables, which are typically located in bars, got a fucking pass.
Oh, same with jukeboxes.
When you're talking about degeneracy.
Yeah.
Drunks with pool cues can fucking keep going.
Yeah. Name 5 pool cues that have been used to kill people.
Yeah, right. Like, name any movie.
Yeah, it's like
that has a pool cue. Someone's getting fucking stabbed.
Name one person that was killed with an Atari.
Right. Yeah.
You know, fucking
just insane that kids can't go play Double Dragon.
Yeah, you can go legitimately be Double Dragon, but you cannot play it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna fight the street criminals and just go
you
beat
can
the shit out of
pretend to
people.
be Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
But you can't fucking rock out to some Frogger.
Yeah, you can't fucking play Roadhouse, the video game.
Yeah.
So it says here, from the Telegraph newspaper out in Nebraska in 1982, one Marshfield resident explains, quote, it was about 150 ultra-conservative people trying to legislate policy for 2,000 people. A lot of the people who voted for this bill probably didn't even know what a video game is, end quote. These bans were enacted to stop the destruction of the moral fiber of our youth. When it passed, Adam Hessler, a 16-year-old resident, was asked about the ban. Quote, I don't think it's fair. I don't know what I'm going to do when they pull the machines out. I'll probably be walking the streets causing trouble, end quote. I would too.
He gets it.
Like, that is the funniest threat ever.
Yeah.
Like, I can hear a fucking 16-year-old saying that. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know?
Probably gonna start spray painting shit.
Yeah, I'm going to go play with fire.
Yeah, right. I heard meth's fun.
Yeah. You guys ever tried that marijuana?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Dude.
God, the Ronald Reagan years sucked.
16, he's just like, I don't know. I'll probably just go spend time in a bar.
Probably have unprotected sex.
They're like, well, make sure you put a ring on it beforehand. You're fine.
Yeah, he's like, no.
They're like, my God, the moral fiber. Dude, it's funny. You know, what's funny is that we're finding more and more that the more time that you can kind of occupy in those developmentally troubling years of like people trying to find, the less likely they are to like be a public nuisance. Right.
Weird.
Yeah. And they're seeing that kind of come back around now, because before it was, it's like the Halloween thing, right? You go out and you burn down a house on Halloween. You're like, Halloween shenanigans. And then they started like the Halloween traditions, and that tempered things back because you were occupying time.
Yeah.
Right. Now it's coming back around because people are starting like the what is it called? The town square, if you will, where people would be nuisances are now it's now online. So people are just online.
And that's controlled by
digitally,
you know.
So it's just wild, dude. You just got to find something. Now they're taking away our TikTok. Dude, what's going to happen? You take away TikTok, all we have is now we just go and be racist on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know?
Get kicked off for not being racist.
I know. I stood up for that guy. Fucking, I got kicked out for calling somebody a racist. Fuck. So, all right, well, we did it. And we got the
Did
bonus.
We, Alex?
We got a 5 for 5. Oh wait, no, we did not. We got a 4 out of 5.
I was like, no, we did not. I whiffed an entire question.
Yeah. No, I think we got a 4 out of 5. We were close. We were close. We got one wrong.
And we got the bonus. Yeah.
So we got a 4 out of 5. Good job, dude. Being a shitty person, we know how to do that.
Apparently, I still have a little too goodness in me because I thought they wouldn't be so blatant with their discriminatory action.
Here's the thing, dude. If you were a super patriot,
I guess I was a super patriot right there, wasn't I? I really thought better of folk.
Hey, you remember Governor Morris? That man was a super patriot. Just saying.
Who's Governor Morris?
You don't remember Governor Morris? We did a whole thing on him. He's the most badass founding father. He's the one that like the cannonball took off his leg.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. I forgot his name was Governor.
Yeah, his name was Governor.
That's right. Like I forgot. Like I was like, who the fuck was this governor? Oh, that's right. It's Governor Morris, one-legged fucking sex champ. Yeah, I remember him now.
He's
fucking
like
the greatest American patriot. We need to start the Morris Party,
dude. Yeah, okay. We got this now. We're all Morrisons.
God, like, man, remember when there was a day a politician could be a sex pest and he didn't own a fucking island?
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Like, he just went around and slept with married ladies.
Yeah. Or movie stars.
My kingdom for infidelity.
Yeah. Damn.
I never thought that'd be a thing.
Well,
I'd have to say out loud.
I mean, most founding fathers were fucking sex fiends, dude. Alcoholic sex fiends, which is weird.
Man, my kingdom for a politician who sleeps with age-appropriate people.
Yeah. Well, listen. As a super patriot, I mirror, the good ones.
Yeah.
Governor Morris, badass. Fucking let's go.
I got plans of taking a leg.
Just walking around with a fucking
dude, I ordered up a peg you will never believe.
Yeah, it's
I thought it was weird you could only get them at Adam and Eve though.
Yeah, right. Castle Boutique fitted it. They said it's kind of rigid, but not in the way that I'm asking for.
It only came with Playboy bunny ears. I don't know. Yeah.
I got a clown costume with it for some reason. It's weird.
I'm also like I got a free rope tying session out of it. It's weird.
Yeah, dude. Hey, whatever gets me that peg leg. Dude.
It was like I just want a peg, and they're like, yeah, we know.
Here you go.
Apparently there's classes on this.
I need one long enough for me to walk on it. They're like, yeah.
Well, that's the goal.
Yeah.
But you got to work up to it. I'm like, I don't think. Okay, sure.
Well, I guess send me the ones I'm working on, and I'll work up to it.
Yeah,
I
didn't know there was different gauges.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, this one's not humanly possible, and I said, I don't know what to tell you. I'm 6'2".
Look, I'm just asking for knee down. Like, what is going on here?
My doctor said anything lower than that, it's gonna throw out my hips. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, that's what practice is for, right?
I'll get used to it.
Yeah. I said, this is the new me, doc. Fucking deal with it.
Yeah. He looked concerned when I told him I'm probably only going to use it a couple hours a day anyways.
Right.
Oh, fuck, dude. That's fucked up.
Oh,
Oh, and the writer missed all of that. So,
and on that note, that was this week's Allegedly podcast. It's official now. If you'd like to join us and be super patriots yourself, follow us on all the socials at Allegedly. If you'd like to join the Peg Club, email us at allegedly.podcast@gmail.com. I'm sure Alex will read all of the entries and no miscommunication will be available.
nope. Yeah, we
None.
got it. We know.
So we're just merely talking about peg legs.
Merely. Obviously. Peg legs.
Yeah. Like Governor Morris. So I see no problems at all arriving from that. And go ahead and find us every Monday here on YouTube and wherever you find your podcasts. And until next time, I'll peg you around.
Peg you around. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. God damn it.